Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, the founder of Meracle. Chronic respiratory disease is a huge and growing problem. It affects more than 600 million people globally. It can't be cured, but it can be controlled with medication and management. However, current methods are flawed. Half of patients inhale wrongly, so the much needed drugs end up at the back of their throat and not in their lungs. A large proportion also don't take them regularly, and because of this, 7 in 10 have poor control, causing worsening of symptoms such as shortness of breath and hospitalization. Meet Chris, a 4-year-old with uncontrolled asthma. She has been using the inhaler, but she's not getting better. Cases like Chris are more common than you think. 14% of children globally has asthma. We founded Meracle to help cases like Chris, and we can achieve that with our deep experience in medical device industry. Victor has founded 2 successful companies, Melvin has commercialized 11 novel devices, and I, Rachel, have deep experience in product development. We introduced the WIS, a smart spacer that reinforces correct inhalation technique, providing crisp, immediate, and actionable feedback. So similar to speedometers in cars, she will intuitively know when she's inhaling at the optimal rate and when she's not. And her mom can be assured that medication is delivered deep into her lungs. The spacer is paired to a mobile app that makes compliance easy, trackable, and fun. Daily alerts simplify treatment, and rewards function motivates her. This accurate and objective data is shared with her doctor to help him conveniently track and evaluate progress to adjust treatment more effectively. Imagine what more we can do with this data. The WIS is effective. Through our trials, we have shown patients overcoming the hurdles in compliance and technique. In just 3 months, the WIS directly improved asthma control and reduced symptoms. Parents are telling us that they need the WIS now. We have key opinion leaders in Europe, Asia, and Australia confirming that this dual-pronged approach is critical. This will help drive patient adoption. So how is the WIS better? It is the only solution that addresses technique and compliance at the same time. Smart inhalers help to monitor compliance, but tracking is a non sequitur if medication is not even delivered correctly in the first place. Regular spacers do not offer any feedback. Due to the high prevalence of respiratory conditions, the market size is significant. We have a $1.1 billion opportunity by just capturing a 5% market share. The WIS is a complete business model with the spacer sold to patients and the recurring revenue from the replacement chamber and the mobile app subscription. Our go-to-market strategy is to deliver the solution to customers via multiple pathways. We are Meracle, and we are solving the treatment of chronic respiratory disease in a $48 billion industry. Join us as we liberate patients like Chris to live their fullest life. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
The judges, any questions?
Yeah, hey Rachel, nice to see you again. A really quick
Hi.
one. The training persistence, I'm curious if you're using the spacer, how long do you need to use it in order to kind of get the good inhalation technique, and how long does that good technique last for? And forgive my ignorance if it's a dumb question.
No problem, no problem. It is because it's a real-time feedback and it's intuitive. We've seen children as young as 4 years old actually use it and instinctively know when to inhale correctly. So we will say immediate, if not the first few times, you should be able to get it. As to how long it will last, our question to you is that, will you take away your speedometer in your car just because you kind of know how fast to drive? No. So in the same sense, we wouldn't take away the training feature out. We will always have it there so that they will always be reinforced with the correct technique. Yeah. So it's not something that we want to remove and bring back again. I hope that answers your question. Yeah.
Rachel, my question is, do you recommend this application also for old people who have, difficulty in doing on their own and somebody else is monitoring through remotely, etc. So is it applicable for that kind of use case?
You hit the nail Pradeep, because yes, we are also addressing the other side of the vulnerable population, which is the elderly. So chronic respiratory diseases somehow affects these two population, the very young and the very old. And yes, the very old also have problems with coordination and as well as correct technique. So they are also a market that we are trying to address.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Hi, Rachel. I would love to know, like, you had a segment called agnostic. So what did you mean by that
Sorry,
in the
can you
competition
repeat?
slide? In the competition slide, you had a column called agnostic. So what did you mean by that?
Okay. So it's inhaler agnostic because there are 140 types of inhalers in the market right now. And our device is designed such that it can fit any inhaler that the doctor prescribes. So it follows the patient throughout their history. And even though the doctor may change the dosage and medication, they can still use it. And I think this addresses some of the smart inhalers, which are very specific to specific medication. So once that is changed, they can't use it anymore.
Rachel, one question.
Yes.
You were saying that the prototype is ready in your presentation. Am I correct?
Yes. The product is ready.
Product
it's not even a prototype. Yes, it's manufactured right now. Yes.
The unit price is $79. That's for South Asia market, I believe, that pricing.
Yes.
And have you make a survey of the sales survey, like how is against the competition? Because the product is custom product, and there's so many other, as far as I know, products. Yes. What's your major difference from the others in that sense?
I guess in terms of the competitors, right, the closest are the smart inhalers, and they are currently being sold for around $100 at the moment. So we are trying to be comparable to them as well. And also, I think when we talk to customers, we did find that the range that they are open to is within like $100 to $150.